Hi Ashley, I wanted to make a video to explain what's going on because it sounds like you're not understanding the concept even though you're writing the program correctly. So just starting off with the main program, you have your test triangle, and in your test triangle you're setting up all three of your triangles and you're using the variable correctly, 1, 2, and 3, to get that information going. You obviously don't have your third triangle yet, but you would do pretty much the same thing in here. To explain what's going on with the triangle itself, so in programming you can actually have classes that use other classes' information. So to begin with, your triangle is simply taking in data, your three parameters A, B, and C, and making them equal each side that's in here. And then each side can then be returned with get sides, which brings us back to the triangle where you have your 1, get side A, get side B, get side C. So with an equilateral triangle, you're going to use the regular triangle class, because you're extending triangle, as your super. So with an equilateral triangle, in this case you're actually passing in 3 of these, but an equilateral triangle is only actually going to have 2 sides, because side A may be 1, but then side B is 2 sides, because an equilateral triangle has 2 sides that are equal. So you have 3 sides that are equal in an equilateral triangle, so you only have to pass in 1 side. So that means when you do super, all you're doing for super is passing in super AAA, and then the triangle will take care of the rest. So when I compile this, you can see that it's all set. So because an equilateral triangle only has 1 side, when you pass in the super, which then goes to triangle, each one of these sides that are passed in are going to be the same side. So when you get each one of these sides, it is the same side. So then finally for the isosceles triangle, which I believe is something that has the same, is it same 2 sides, Brian? 2 sides. So 2 sides are equal. That means you will only have to pass in 2 parameters. The one side that is by itself and the other side that has 2 sides that are equal. Meaning that when you pass it in through your super, you have A, B, and B. And these pieces of information aren't needed. So again, when I compile it, it likes what I have because it's using the triangle's information inside of this because you're using the super keyword. So now, if I run the triangle, it's not going to like this because in my equilateral triangle, I'm only supposed to pass in 1 side, not 3. And we're letting the program do the work for us so that you don't have to keep passing in 3 parameters. And then you have the same issue here with the isosceles triangle, which I'm going to change on you because you currently have as an equilateral triangle where A will be 1.5 and 2 sides will be 3.0. So I compile this, it likes what I'm doing, I'm going to run it, and here is now your answer. Your equilateral triangle has all of the same sides, and we let the triangle do the work for us to have it make each of those sides the same. You do have to end up doing the isosceles triangle once you're done.